Big beautiful Vengeance 377V here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and sharp every year. Every year these get a little sharper, a little better. I'm always a little more impressed. The updates here from 15 to 16 were major, but very minor in terms of their visibility. They've updated from a constructed wood frame skeleton to full laminated sidewalls. You know, nice shiny fiberglass high gloss skin on here. Actually, that's one of the nice things, is at this class and price point, you're not usually getting a virtually mirrored finish like that on your fiberglass. They've updated to a little bit lighter graphite colored nose cap. They went away from the full solid dark black and went to this automotive painted nose cap. That's the thing, this is not color infused, it's painted, so you're not going to have fading issues. But other than that, it's really more the same, which is such a good thing, because Vengeance has been like our good file Rankin Soldier toy hauler. They've been really the core of our toy hauler business, and that's saying something. We're a big dealership, and this is our go-to guy for that respect. So keep in mind, you can put a lot of different options and upgrades and different stuff into toy haulers, and you're going to see some optional things here. I'm going to do my best to point out those things to you as we go, so you understand how this one could be different from the next one we have. So we talked about the nice painted nose cap. Thankfully, that's standard on here. I love those marker lights. This thing looks like a Decepticon up front. It has a fantastic look to it. Now we have added the generator you see down here. This is a Quiet Series Onan 5500 that is gas powered. So it's, you know, easy to take with you because you have a shared fuel cell between the fueling station as well as the generator here. And you know, you can have one fill for two different uses in a sense, and this allows you to run your air conditioners or your microwave or stuff. If you take this thing off the beaten path, or if you lose power at night, you're not going to lose everything you got in your freezer because you got that generator to take care of you. This does have an enclosed underbelly under the living area. Keep in mind, whenever you have a fueling station, you cannot enclose the underbelly of the garage, due to the fact that you'd have an enclosed capsule with a potential for fume buildup, which is a big fire safety hazard. Notice too, they're even giving you the little black hose caddy right there, your black tank hose caddy, just little stuff like that, so your outside stuff can stay away from your utility stuff, from your inside stuff. You have different separate zones for all those nice little things. This is a big high dollar option you can put in these. That's a couple grand right there, by the way. I love the look of that nose cap. And I mean, they got like good glittery sparkling paint with a lot of those nice shiny flecks and stuff in that nose. It really dresses this girl up. They changed the skin on the slide outs a little bit from 15 to 16 here, and they put these seal gripping slide walls on here that I absolutely love. I love these things because it's basically a $0 increase for a big potential problem. You know, this rough skin on here pulls that seal as tight as it can. It pulls it all the way in or pushes it all the way out, depending on which way the slide is moving. That is done that way so that you always have a good seal and you eliminate that chance for failure. She is a big girl. This is a triple axle. It has a huge load capacity. You can put some big, serious stuff in here if you're so inclined. And you have a massive Equiflex suspension going on in here. Look at the head on that sucker, because this thing can have a lot of frictional, torsional, geometric stress going on in there, and it is good to be able to manage all that. Fuel station back here is one of those add-ons we like to put on it. I believe that's a 40-gallon tank. I could be wrong. Got some. How you doing, folks?
Okay.
Pardon me. The patio party deck back here. This is something we put on these. Gives you a spot to just kind of be behind the trailer. You know, you get to have your own patio deck with you instead of one that's built onto the trailer. It's hard to manage. If you've ever had to move a trailer when there's a deck next to it, it's tough, because you have to really be careful which way do you move the tires. You don't want to bash things. Now the deck comes with you, so no matter where you go, the deck comes with you. Pretty handy, actually. LED taillights. Notice that they're mounting the taillights up a little bit higher too, instead of mounting the lights down here in the lower bumper. The reason I like that is if somebody hits the brakes in front of you, you're going to hit the brakes and your eyes go up. Your eyes don't stay down here. When you're alert, you tilt your head up, you look around, you snap your head up. So when your taillights are higher like that, it's safer. Also, I don't have it rolled out right now because of the proximity we have to this other fifth wheel, but we've got a big power awning. It does cover both entry doors easily, and there is LED lighting under that. Oh, I totally forgot to roll out there's a little interior carpet you can roll out in the living area if you're so inclined, and it really will dress that up from just a garage space to like a living space. I forgot to put that down here. Apologies. Let me step up here. they're using a little different patio gate system here. The thing that I like most about it is it doesn't have any gaps between the side here and between the actual like railing. And that means that like little kids and cats and dogs and stuff, well, cats will find a way out of anything, but dogs can't fall out of there. The other system has like a little sleeve you can put on the corners that nobody ever uses. I call it the puppy saver, but it doesn't save anything if nobody ever uses it. You're going to see a little utility table here, easy moving folding leg table. I like that it's folding leg instead of pedestals back here. You see a lot of toy haulers with pedestal tables in the garage. I don't like that because it's very fixed and you can't maneuver it around. It's not flexible. That's the whole point to me about toy haulers. It's a flexible thing that can do what you want when you want it. For instance, between this patio deck and this screen here, we have a pull-down hide-a-screen wall that can just recess out of the way when you're not using it. Between these two things and the Happy Jack bed lift and sofa, so three things, pardon me, we've converted this from just a garage, just a utility toy hauler, into something with its own built-in 3 seasons room, or guest living room, or bedroom, or bunkhouse, or anything you want it to be. Now, it is worth mentioning, this is a true toy hauler. It is wide body. It is 102 wide body. It is tall, so you can put your big stuff in. It's also dovetailed for easy loading because fifth wheel decks, the deck of this thing with that big triaxle, it sits up high. So they really slope that dovetail to give us an easy angle of attack. These floor-mounted recessed D-rings are pretty extreme in how they're built. Now when they, wow, that is really tight. Holy cow. The screws here, when they put that down, they tap the holes and then they fill it full of a glue called Sikaflex before putting the screw in. Sikaflex is amazing. It's the stuff that's holding your windshield in your car right now. When they pull tested this, the D-ring finally failed after thousands of pounds. I don't remember the actual number. I want to say 5,000 pounds is what these are rated for. But the D-ring pulled, the floor never buckled. The floor never gave because of the way that it's all mounted and fused together. It's awesome. The Happy Jack bed option here includes the 2 sofa beds in the power lift, so both the beds and the sofa or overhead bunk here are both in that lift. You can lock one or the other down, so like if you want to bring the sofas down and leave the bed up against the ceiling, it's very easy to do that. There's just a little push pin you pop in there if you want to do that. Now these sofas, when they're in the up position, can actually fold down flat against the wall as well. So you can have the tallest loading capacity possible, or you can have the widest. This will give you either. And again, that goes back to the fact that, to me, toy haulers are supposed to be flexible, and this one does accomplish that. So out here, we have a washer-dryer prepped area. So if you do want to use this to, say, live in for extended periods, very good for you folks that are, say, like pipelining and whatnot. The toy hauler has been very popular for pipeliners because of their flexibility. Out here we do have a outside entertainment center for the garage area. There is another one outside the actual side of the trailer under the patio. This actually has 4 entertainment zones: bedroom, living room, garage, and outside. Don't ask me why I did these 2 in a weird order. I don't understand it either. But this is a sweet model in that it's a bath and a half. We have an extra half bath out here just dedicated to the outside space with a massive medicine cabinet, extra mirrors over here, and you're not going to have to worry about headroom in here, obviously. Right above us this has a loft bunk, but I'm 6'3". This is about 6'5" or 6'6" to the top of that bunk. Headroom is not an issue under this. I don't have to duck under that loft. Let's see. Oh, LED lighting all the way through. Even here in the garage, we have all LED lights. Even central air and heat ducts back here in the garage space. All your windows in the garage area have these blackout window shades. And as the name implies, if you want to blot out the sun, you can do that. I'm not doing this window a service having this closed like this, but this has a huge viewing window right here. It adds a lot of light and a lot of scenic views right in your little garage space. The ladder here is for that loft bunk. And more LED lights and, oh geez, even a 5-zone entertainment. There's even a TV hookup up there. But this is another big sleeping space up here. This is a very good big kid sleeping space, just because it is, you know, the full width of the trailer. So you actually have room even for your bags at the foot down there, and you can have your pillows and stuff up here, or whichever way you prefer to sleep. They have updated the wood tones just slightly here from 15 to 16. I think it looks awesome. They really did a nice job. Now, one thing I want to show you is there's all kinds of little accent lights throughout this coach. I just got to remember which switch does what here, so pardon me. There's one up there. There's also one over the, oh yeah, over here. There, that's the switch. There's another one up here. So we've got 3 of these different accent lights here in the living room, just to kind of give it a little different punch and feel. There's also another one of those above the headboard of your bedroom. Again, all your lights are on one switch, and you've got a lot of them in here. There's like, what, 12 lights? Just in, not even including like these kitchen lights here, but just in the main ceiling area of this living room, you've got a ton of lighting. This does have solid surface countertops. You've got an island just packed with storage over here. Right here, we have a dual reclining, sort of almost like theater seat, but no armrest in between, next to your dinette. Now, your dinette, both sides of this thing are pure unadulterated storage with these big pull-out drawers right here. I love that because I like a lot of storage. I like when storage comes to me. I don't like to have to get on my hands and knees and dig for storage. I like it when the stuff slides out and it's easy to get to. Here in the slide out, you're going to see nicer wooden blinds. What I like about those is you can actually clean them. That's my favorite part about wooden blinds. You can actually just like run a duster or something on them. Talked about the solid countertops. One thing I like about these is they don't have an oven in a Vengeance. They have a convection oven down here under the stove top, and it's really smart. It leaves all this overhead space that everybody always puts a microwave up high in a camper, and I never understood that. It doesn't make sense to me. Because if I'm cooking something that maybe could spill and my hands are up here, I might spill it back on myself. Down here makes more sense. It just makes more sense. And then it leaves all this open for just pure, unadulterated cabinet storage space in here. Also, floor-to-ceiling pantry, never offended anybody. 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, gas and electric, so you can take this thing out, dry camping if you want to. With the countertop upgrade, you'll notice that we've moved to an undermounted stainless steel sink, and I love that faucet. That is just a cool looking faucet, obviously a sprayer faucet. Let me think. Oh, both sides of the stovetop have little utility spaces here, little countertop spaces. This one also having power outlets, so this is your coffee maker corner right there, maybe toasters or blenders or whatever. Even when you're cooking, you got your own little spotlight station up here. There's lights all over. They were not afraid to put lighting in this thing, which is interesting because lights are one of the more expensive components in an RV, amazingly. All the total of the lights cost in this and the windows and lights are very, very expensive. Super tall slide out too. I haven't measured it. The slide ceiling height is like 7'6" or 8 foot. It's huge, basically, and it's wood. It's real wood. Fireplace. Well, fireplace. It's an electric space heater that looks like a fireplace, but it does an awesome job, guys. It helps keep the chill out of the air in the spring and the fall, and that goes right below. We put the extra large TV in this one. Keep in mind, every Vengeance we carry might be equipped a little bit differently, but the whole TV is on a swing arm, as you see. So you can make it face any direction you want. Now, what you're looking at here, you've got a soundbar system with a dedicated DVD player. So I've seen a lot of units where they're doing a soundbar, but they don't include a DVD system. And obviously they've figured that out, that that's not the way to go here. Your bathroom is easily accessible right from when you walk in the main entry door. You just hang it right, and here we are. Good cabinet space, awesome countertop space, and enough leg room for an NBA center. Not to mention we've got a big tall shower over here with a huge skylight. Let's move up into the bedroom from here, and like I said, no joke, lots of headroom up in here. It's bright enough with all the windows they have up here because this is a bedroom closet slide out, but they put a cross breeze window in it to give you lots of light. Let's see, there's a little LED blue light strip at the top of the headboard. With all the sunlight and everything, it's not really going to show up that well, apparently. Vengeance King bed. You've got a wider bed in here. Very nice for, folks that just like to stretch out a little bit at night. We have added the second air conditioner to this one because it is a 50 amp coach. That is one of those big options, kind of like that generator, that can quickly affect the price tag. So if you see another 377 out there that's $1 cheaper or two, you got to start asking why, because you can go crazy building one of these things. The toy hauler is like a blank canvas. You can make it almost anything you want. I like this open shelf over here with that king bed, by the way. They had to steel over that direction a little bit with the bed, although there is still plenty of walk around space over here. And outlets next to both sides of the headboard for your CPAPs and whatnot. Additional hanging closets on both sides of this closet slide with awesome dresser space below. This floor plan has it all. I really like this model. It's been a great seller for us, and that's why we continue to bring it back year after year. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.